Good morning. It is 9:30. Let me see if anyone is going to jump on. It's Sunday, so everyone might be sleeping a little bit longer. Patrina, good morning. I see you're jumping on. I see Jessica is jumping on. Who else is jumping on? Let me give you a second to jump on. Barbara, good morning. How are you all today? Hey, Monique. Julie, good morning. Tareen. Alina, good morning. So great to see you all. Hina, good morning. Happy birthday. I think it's both your parents, right? So, oh, so nice of you to ask me, Patrina. Thank you. I'm okay. I really miss everyone that I met last week in the UK, of course. When I was there, that was kind of like Christmas for me. And yeah, good morning, Beverly. Sheeta, good morning. How are you? Lovely. Yeah, I've been back since Monday, and I really miss everyone. And congratulations, Hina, to your father-in-law. And yeah, so I really feel like I need to adjust to my normal circumstances again, and which is kind of yeah, like a cold shower after you've been in a week. It felt almost like a different planet, being with so many like-minded people. And good morning, Ingrid. I felt good morning, Ekanama, my friend. I felt like I was on a different planet, and probably in some way I think good morning, Razia. Maybe I never felt so accepted and loved and cared for with all these like-minded people. So that was quite overwhelming, but it was really so great. Good morning, Chris. How are you this morning? And yeah, so that was probably one of the best weeks ever. And yeah, so I hope for those of you that were there, it was so great to finally meet you live in real person. I mean, I really love this. I mean, we can connect this way, and we can talk and share a lot of things, but it's not the same as when you meet each other live. So it was really good to well, meet you in person, and I can't wait to meet you all again. So let me see, shall I just jump into the message, or shall I wait a few more seconds? Because hey, it's Sunday, we can take it slow, right? So today we're gonna the topic is going to be about self-love. Good morning, Sarah. How are you doing? And well, self-love, I spoke about it last week on stage. And at first, when I heard that that word kept coming, self-love, and I thought, my God, I'm gonna throw up at some point, because everyone is talking about it. But how do you do that? How does it even work? Self-love. It sounds like some kind of spiritual thing almost, but it's not actually. And what I found out is that self-love is maybe not as everyone thinks it is. So let me ask you this. Give me a 1 in the chat box if you ever feel like you're doing things that you really don't like to do, but you're doing them because someone else wants you to do them. Good morning, Dorota. So I'm gonna see if you are going to give you some time. I see some ones coming in. Yeah. Oh, I see someone's coming in, so I'm not the only one at least. So if you're doing this for someone else and you don't really like to do it, oh, Patrina says right now, oh my goodness, you're not, it doesn't mean that you're joining now this, you're joining this now while you actually don't want to join. If you're joining for me, then thank you, but it's okay if you don't want to. Okay, just joking. But how many times do you really do this? Did you ever realize that when you say yes to someone else, that you're actually saying no to yourself? Because in the end, time is the most precious thing that we have. And every minute or every second that we spend, we are not getting back. So, do you spend your time on other people, trying to comfort them or helping them? And Patrina says that she was referring to some work deadlines. Good. So why did you ever ask yourself why you are doing this? What is behind that? Is it the need that you feel that you have to do it because you maybe want to satisfy other people? Or are you doing it because so they will like you? It's just a question to raise. Now, give me a 2 in the chat box if you feel like you could, you want to change things. Hey, good morning, Angie. So give me a 2 in the chat box if you feel like you're doing this too often and you want to choose more for yourself. You want to choose more the things that you want. I see a 2 coming in. So what's holding you back? Why are you not doing that? Oh, I see some more 2s coming in. When is the time that you're going to choose for yourself? Isn't it just a case of a priority? I mean, could it be that we use excuses? Beverly says fear and myself. Could it be that it's an excuse? Because if you choose to do something for someone else and you make that a priority, then you don't have to do the thing that you really want. And Angie's saying she discovered that she has limited beliefs and she is working on clearing those. I've seen you doing that, and you've grown so much over the year, and I think you're doing really, really great. So keep going on that. And the thing is, it is a process. I found out it's a process because I used to do whatever was expected of me. And because then I thought maybe then I'll be the right person. But you know what? You've been born as the right person, as the perfect person. And you are incredible just as you are. So there's no need for you to do anything. Good morning, Anwar. There's no need for you to do anything than just be you. So why do you hold yourself back? What is the reason you I found out that since I started choosing me more, I started to feel better. It's very uncomfortable at first because people are going like, well, why is she not doing what she used to do? Because it's strange. And it is strange if you suddenly stop doing all the things that you did. And it's a process. You don't just stop doing everything that you did. I mean, it's not going all in once. But if you take it one step at a time, and you do something, say yes to you first, you will be much better on serving other people as well. Because at that point, when you do it that way and you choose you first, say for example you don't want to, let's say you don't want to, I don't know, get groceries for your neighbor or something. Might be a small thing, and at first maybe they feel, hey, why is she not doing that anymore? But you know what? Next time they'll get used to it, and it just says that you're saying yes to you, because you are the most important asset in your life. And maybe you're saying yes to other people because it could also be like, if you are saying yes to other people and do whatever they expect or want you to do, you don't have to decide for yourself. Maybe you find it hard to decide on things. So if they decide for you, you don't have to do it. And you can just go with the flow. But you know what? That is staying in your comfortable zone. And your comfortable zone is really nice, because it's easy, it's simple. But nothing ever grows there. Sometimes you just need to take the leap of faith and just take one step at a time and go into your stretch zone. Do something that you can be grateful for. Do something that you might have, maybe you're afraid of doing, but you know that you really want it. So for example, for me, as you probably know, that, let me check into this first. Raja says, it makes me feel selfish to do things only for me. But what if it's not? Why does it make you feel selfish doing things only for you? Because that actually almost says that other people are more important than you. And you know what, Raja? That's not true, because you are important. And Raja, we finally met last week, and it was so nice to finally give you a hug and see you for real. You are important, so don't forget that, because don't make other people a priority. It's time for you to go and step into the world and show everyone the beautiful person that you are. So, okay, here's the thing. As many of you probably know, that the number one fear in at least the USA is speaking in public. So, and the number two fear is dying. Well, I find that true as well, because, hey, I'm scared to death to speak in public. But as you can see, I'm doing it now. And I did last week. I think I gave myself a really big present. And when I got the opportunity to speak on stage at Reign Like a Queen last week, I took it without thinking. And I have had a real big fear of doing that, because this time I needed to come out of my comfort zone first, and I was talking about my story, which made me also feel very vulnerable. But the thing is, when most people say, why are you doing it? Most people say, oh, I'm doing it because I want to help other people, or I do it for whatever reason. And when someone asked me at first, when I had to decide whether or not I was going to come to London, he said, why are you doing this? And I said, without thinking, I said to him, you know what, I'm doing this for me, because it's way out of my comfort zone. I am anxious, I'm terrified, but I really want to do this, because I feel, good morning, Taryn. I feel like this is something I have to do for myself to grow. And at the same time, yes, I'm helping other people, or at least try to inspire other people. And if that means going out of my comfort zone, yeah, then it's something I need to do, because I need to do it for me. And it was the best thing I did. And yes, I did, as far as I know, and the response that I had back was that I did inspire other people. And also it made me really happy and proud. Afterwards, I was so proud that I did it. And so it's not, when you give to others, give from the right place. So if you're going to do something for someone else, do it because you want to, and do it because you feel like it will make you feel better too. So if you are going to say yes, then say yes to you first and the rest will follow. Because in the end, if you turn it around, how many times did you do things for other people, and when you needed help, did they do the same for you? Or were they not there at the moment? Just give you a question to think about. If you really want to do something for someone because you want to do this, that's the most important reason. There's no better way of giving, because if you give from the right place, it will also touch the other people. Good morning, Cindy. And that is most important, I think, to give from the right place, and not because you feel like you're obligated. Because when you feel obligated to do something, let's say you're doing this, you're giving someone something or doing something for someone because you feel like you have to. If you turn that around, how would you feel if someone does something for you because they have to, instead of that they really want to? Makes a difference, doesn't it? Because you actually, I don't think you want to do it that way. So, yeah, I hope I gave you some ideas about that. And I hope this video served you in some way. And as it is Sunday, we are going to jump into a room. I never did a room before, so I need to figure out, give me a few seconds to make the room, and I hope I will see you there. So if we can discuss a little, because then I can finally hear your comments as well, and we can talk about it. So, and for who is not going to join the room, I just want to say have a great day, and I hope you had something, this message served you in any way, and I hope to see you very soon. And as Jason always says, don't you ever, ever, ever let anyone or anything ruin your day, because you know why. You are better than that. And I will add to that, you are a diamond. So take care, have a great day, and I hope to see you in the room. Bye!